How do we get executive and full team focus and buy-in on our partnering strategy? Question from Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Many of us experienced with the strong opinions around the executive team and around the greater team on what we should do with partners within our companies. So how do we get alignment within those strong opinions? To get alignment and buy-in on the full team, it's important to have a structured approach to coming up with a solution, an approach that people buy in. So why do people have varied opinions? Because they're coming at it from a different perspective, and they can all justify why we should go after certain types of companies in this particular regional market or into this one. But if you bring it back to base and try and break down what makes a good partner, what makes a priority region or country to go after. So what is partnering strategy? Let's talk about sort of the partner type, the company types, what they're currently selling or servicing to the customers, and what type of capabilities and what do we expect from them. Now, typical partner types are resellers, but that's not enough. We need to understand what are they typically reselling, what size of deals they're dealing with. There are many criteria that many people simply just don't consider. They haven't thought of them. And then when you start looking at what regional markets you want to sell into and where should you start? Now, there's a whole set of criteria to prioritize regional markets that we discussed in other videos. So if your partner strategy is about the partner types and which ones are the highest priority partner types and how many partners do we need to approach to get how many operating partners in each market? And do we go after one market at a time, or do we go after multiple markets? Now, there's a number of decisions to be made when it comes to a partner strategy, and these vary across every company. The importance of getting buy-in is to depersonalize the opinions, and we do this in Tenego with typically a score sheet approach in looking at clarity on the partnering requirements. What do you really want partners to do? What is the real challenge and your need from partners? And then looking at a market ecosystem approach. What is the full set of company types that are engaging with your target customers and decision makers, and then selecting from that which ones do we believe might be able to help us. In selecting those, then is to be able to evaluate which ones have the strongest capability we need and the ones most likely to respond to what we can offer them. And that is a structured approach to getting to a decision on prioritizing the partner types and your partnering strategy. And that is something that can be done in workshops with your teams and to be able to explain the background where these decisions came from. So if one strong opinion on the team thinks we should do this, how does it look on the score sheet? How does it break down on the criteria against the other company types and the other decisions? Going through that structured approach is showing the background on why partner types should be prioritized and why regions can be prioritized. And that gets full team focus, it gets clarity on that focus and full buy-in from the team.